Hi everybody, Graham's here. It's another sort of tag video, but I have some other things I want to show you first. Last night, I forgot to show you my earrings, mostly because it took me 3 times to get through that freaking video. I kept going over 10 minutes because I had to do 100 answers instead of just 50. As Poppy didn't want to participate, and even if he did, it probably would have been longer, so. Anyway, I wanted to show you the Dreamcatcher earrings. I don't think you're going to be able to see them too well. I meant to show you last night. They wiggle too much. I'm going to try to show them to you. Let's see. You can sort of see it, I guess. Okay, so that's the earrings I was wearing last night. And the earrings I'm wearing tonight are rose quartz. Let's see if I show them to you closer, if you can see them at all. Rose quartz and pearls. Yeah, I guess you can see those pretty well. Okay. Stick that back in my ear. No, it doesn't want to go. Okay, anyway. As I try to plunge this in my ear. Melissa, Imperceptible Me, I know you guys know her. She tagged me for some video questions, but first I wanted to show her something, and you guys too. It's sort of funny. When I first met Poppy, I was living with some friends. We had roommates. We lived in a beautiful townhome in Reston, Virginia, and we just loved it. We had 2 cats. They weren't my cats, but you know, of course, I helped take care of them. One was Silver. He was a big old silver tabby guy, and he was the rockin' guy of the neighborhood. We got notes on his collar. He wasn't mine, so I wasn't in charge of keeping him in the house and or having him neutered. So, at any rate, he fathered a few kittens, but only with this one purebred Persian cat. And these people would send us a note on his collar every time. They were happy to have the kittens because it was the only cat that this female would let get near her, excuse me. And she just loved him, and they loved him, and he was so good to the kittens, so good. He would go in and help her take care of them, and let her go to the bathroom, let her go eat, and he would take care of them. They would even try to nurse on him, and he didn't even care. He's a big old fella. And then for Melissa, I told her I'd dig out a picture of Jasper, which she has a Jasper now. So let me show you those. What do I do with them? Here they are. Okay, here is, gosh, I hope you can see this. Here is Jasper. You really can't see that, can you? Let me pull it back a little bit. That's not too bad. There's Jasper when he was kitten about a couple months old. He was totally black and had bright blue eyes until he got a little bit older, and then he, you know, got the regular, really bright green eyes. Now this is Jasper and Silver, our big guy that I was just talking about, that was the king of the neighborhood, sitting in the bathroom sink. They loved to be in there because it was cool, and they loved to be in there together. Nobody put them in there. They both jumped in there. Silver was, he wasn't fat. He was a good, because that's sort of a, you can't tell how big he is really in there. Jasper's almost full grown in that picture, and Silver, of course, was full grown already. He was a grown guy when we got Jasper. But I don't know. He wasn't fat, but he was probably a good, I'm going to go with 18 pounds. Now I'll show you how long ago that was. This is a picture of Poppy and I. I'd already moved out of that house a year. And this is a picture of us February 2nd, before we got married, at the rehearsal dinner of my best friend. Okay, let's see if we can get this at all. That's Poppy and I in the middle. Geez, I hope this shows up at all, guys. I don't know if it will. I probably should have scanned these and put them in there. I don't know. At any rate, and that's this. Oh, over here. This is the bride. She was my best friend. I've known her since, I don't know, it was 4 or 5 years old. That's us in the middle there. At any rate. Okay, now. There you go, Melissa. Those are those. Okay, now for the questions. Okay, let's see. I can't function in the morning until and Poppy says he has some coffee, and unfortunately, until I have a cigarette. If someone wrote a book about my life, the title would be, Poppy's is sort of, I don't know, he couldn't think of one. So basically it was, I was a Marine, I was a husband, I was a father, I was a business owner. I don't know, that's what he's got. Mine, on the other hand, I'm going with a life filled with love, because in every juncture of my life, there's been so many people and so many loves. I mean, just absolute love, from my family to, of course, meeting Poppy and falling in love with him, our wonderful son Jeremy, and everything from then, you know, our beautiful granddaughter Nimue, our grandchildren Lyra and Galen, Jeremy's lovely wife Melanie. It's just been a wonderful journey. The best advice I could give would be, Poppy says, be yourself and don't take any S from anybody. Yeah, I agree with that. The best advice that I could give would be, remember to tell the people that you love that you do love them. Every time you see them, every time you talk to them, always remember to say that, and remember to say it with some genuine heart to it. Don't make it be just a rote thing that you say to somebody, love you, hon. No. Make it a moment that you remember, that you think about, because there are so many things that can happen in anyone's day, and you never know when you're going to see them again, or if you will. So always tell the people you love them. I get annoyed when, and Poppy says when people lie, and of course, yeah, that's a huge annoyance as well. I just think that it's unconscionable and unnecessary to lie. My best advice is, I get annoyed when, best advice, I've already done that one. I get annoyed when people don't discipline their children. I can't stand it when little Pierpont has just topsy-turvied all of the oranges in the produce aisle, and Mommy goes, oh, darling Pierpont, you shouldn't be doing that. Now come with Mummy. And she doesn't do anything about it. It just makes me crazy. I'm saying Pierpont because that actually happened one time. This little rat child, excuse me, just did exactly what I said. It was a giant pain in the tuchus. Anyway, you guys, take care of yourselves. You know I love you. You all know who you are, and I'm so grateful to have you in our lives, and we keep you all in our thoughts and prayers. See you on the tubes. Bye.